Yes, people, you're locked into the Powerful Breakfast Show. Are you ready to be edutained?
Myself, 100 Eyes on the Powerful Breakfast Show, and we are live in the flesh with Eyerish and Jamaican. Give them a round of applause, people, man. Round of applause. Are you going crazy? It's going crazy in there. It's going crazy. Yes, Eyerish and Jamaican. Yes, I'm so happy to get you in the studio today. I don't think you don't understand, man. I'm honoured. I've heard a lot about you. I've seen your brand all over the place. Yeah. So to have you live in the flesh in front of my face, fighting the Most High, you feel me?
Thank you. Yeah.
So how was your lot's journey here, man?
Yeah, good. Luxury, as I was saying earlier.
They said they got the limo in, by the way.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying.
Yep, chauffeur driven. Yep. Oh, it was perfect.
No, the limo's gone. That's the bendy bus.
No, it wasn't red carpet, was it? It was a carpet rolled out with the Irish and Jamaican flag on it, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Exclusive.
That's how we treated her.
Like your t-shirts. Nah, but big up yourselves, man. Big up yourselves, man. I love your brand. More blacks, more dogs, more Irish.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What else can we ask for? I love it. It's bold. It's unapologetic.
Yeah.
It means business. Mm-hmm. Am I wrong?
No.
It means business. It lets you know what it is straight away. I'm gonna ask the most obvious question first, yeah. Before we get into knowing about you. But what catalyzed you lot to start that brand?
Okay, well, I'm assuming he's gonna go first, and then I'll interrupt. Go on.
No, ladies first. I'm gonna be a gentleman today.
Oh, he's a gentleman for real.
Well, no, because he wore the t-shirt himself, so he made it for himself. I know he wants to tell the story. He originally made the t-shirts for himself years ago. I think, obviously, before we met.
Yeah,
2011.
Why Irish?
Because obviously I'd heard, and studied and spoke to people, about their stories, and they were saying when it used to be no blacks, no dogs, no Irish, and I was thinking, I need to put a different spin on it. I need to change it up. So obviously what I have on the front of the t-shirt is one message, but obviously there's another message on the back of the t-shirt. Yeah, so it's like, if one is a statement and the second bit is a bit of knowledge, So just basically because I wanted to give it two fingers to the people who thought different. Really and truly that.
Where's that power sign? Salute to you. You know what we need people like you standing up as well on injustice. You know what I'm saying? So when I see someone like you standing up, it makes me really proud. Yeah, it does, because we need all soldiers, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Every soldier out here. You know what I'm saying? T, you want to add to that?
Yeah, I was just going to say, and then we kind of decided, because obviously it became a talking point when when we got together, and he wore it, and you got pictures.
You don't get together and you saw him wearing a t-shirt. And you
no.
That's my guy here, yo. That's my man.
I kept that hidden first,
Yeah?
Didn't want to scare her away too soon,
No. But I mean, we decided to, because obviously it became a talking point. People asking questions. So when we decided to put it into like an anti-racist brand, a lot of people didn't understand what the signs meant, and even the description of know our story at the back. So it was also making people aware of the history, especially not the whole of England and the UK, but also London particularly, because that's where the majority of the Caribbeans and everyone came together. So it allows people to understand, because a lot of people still were like, what does it mean?
I understand. It forces them to learn the history.
Yeah, technology.
At the same time, but let them get to know you lot a bit more before we get deep diving into your brand. I know I rushed it a bit earlier. I let it off too early. But yo, where you from, Irish?
So
you're from Ireland, but where did you grow up? And
so I was born and bred in Tipperary in the Republic of Ireland. I left Ireland when I was 17, just turning 18.
Why?
To be honest,
no comment.
I had to get out of there, one of them ones, and I wasn't doing myself any favours.
I heard that.
At 17, 18 years of age, I was doing stuff I wasn't supposed to be doing, and my options were limited, so I came over here.
Okay. Okay. T?
Well, as you could probably tell by my accent, born and raised in London.
Wait, what? Jamaica?
Born and raised in London, but my family are Jamaican.
Yeah, you got Jamaican heritage,
so
yeah?
the Jamaican culture, the heritage and everything.
Do you know where in Africa you're from?
I don't. That's the funny thing, because we were saying that we were going to do like a ancestry and African DNA, but based on people who approach me, I'm from Ghana.
Yeah.
I always get the Ghanaian. I always get. I'm told it's the forehead and the chin. So
the face,
always everyone assumes I'm from Ghana. Everyone assumes so I'm assuming that could be obviously
that's your bloodline.
Yeah.
But it's assumptions. We still
it's
don't
assumptions, but
we're gonna look into it.
I'm happy to be Ghanaian.
You're from the Akan tribe, huh? No, dope, man. Dope. So where did you lot meet?
So we met internet dating, bro. Would you believe it?
Dating.
That is the way forward. Does anyone talk to each other in the street anymore?
No, it's weird to be approached in the street now, because it's like, well, catch me online. That's what it's like now. But when we met, it was still kind of newish. We met online, it was still kind of newish.
That's dope.
And then it just went from there. Had our first date, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna plug them the website? Facebook? What's going on?
It was actually OkCupid.
OkCupid.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard
Respect, OkCupid. Nice one for that. Thanks for the hookup.
Yo, if you never make it, Cupid's coming after you, you know. He was that. Yo. But big up. So how long ago was that? Sorry, if you don't mind me asking.
2016.
Yeah, it's 15.
Oops.
It's coming up. It's coming up to 7 years.
Don't worry about it, bro. I'm with you. I'm really with you. I'm bad with dates, names, everything. So it's not a problem. So what? 6 years, 7 years.
It'll be 7 years in this April. Yeah.
7 of your best years. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
You've both got each other. Yeah, you best.
No, really, the best.
Hey. Okay. As a couple, what difficulties have you faced?
The difficulties. I think it might.
Let me word that question properly again. What difficulties have you faced as an interracial couple?
Which is what I was going to respond to the question, because it's about being an interracial couple. I think obviously there's this promotion of black love, so it's that we get the negative connotations of like the mixing the blackness with the whiteness.
How do you feel about that when you hear it?
Sometimes it's hard, because I think I had an honest conversation with him before where I felt certain guilt at the same time, because obviously everyone's saying it's about black love, keeping the blackness together, and I've heard betrayal before. I'm betraying, but it gets a bit difficult because it's not like I was like, let me look for someone, who is white,
love is love.
That's exactly what it is.
Love is love.
That aspect has been a bit hard, in not hard as in like it affected our relationship, but in the beginning of getting the people mentioning about the process of black love. I think a lot of that came from American cultures in terms of saying about interracial coupling and stuff, and now it's coming
Uma
towards
Johnson.
Now it's coming a little bit more into here, but I'm not sure what kind of your perception was at the time when I was telling you this.
So for me, obviously, I can see it and I can see where it comes from. And to be fair, to be 100% honest, I can't take nothing away from people saying that anyway, because that's their opinion, and they want to keep the unit stronger, So I have to respect that in myself anyway. Okay. But you're not going to get out of 100% of people, Some people just work off energy. So obviously it's our energy that brought us together and has kept us together. So we have to work off that first before we can work on anything else, because you're not just going to be with someone for the sake of, because of the same colour as you when the energy's off. So if you meet someone and you click. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
I like that. Still. So what difficulties have you endured?
I don't think I've endured any difficulties, man.
Nothing at all?
No, I don't think so, man. Maybe I'm oblivious to it, man. I know people look at us and all the rest, but it's second nature now at this stage.
What about Irish mates?
No, never. The people in Ireland, man. The people in Ireland are
they're cool.
Yeah, they're pro-black, man.
Yeah. We took to Ireland, then what we
Let me.
What we do there?
Trust
like
me.
that.
No, yeah, it's totally different because obviously when we got together and started going on holiday, and then obviously first took me to Ireland, there was no awkwardness because the first thing you think of is like, oh, is there any black people there?
Yeah.
Is it going to be weird? Are they going to look at you? None of that. And normally, sometimes you go places, you're like, oh, there's a black person there. Oh, there's a black person there.
Yeah.
But I didn't get that at all. It was like, okay, they're everywhere.
Oh.
They're everywhere, especially in Dublin. Everywhere.
It's not portrayed like that, though, is it?
No, it's not. But they're everywhere.
I had to go Ireland then.
But you know what it is? People are people, man. Yeah. And obviously, personally speaking, from my people, my family, my close friends, they would be the same as me. So people are people. They would just see her and be like, oh, is this the woman that you're with? Oh, she makes you happy?
Yeah.
There we go.
Salute,
yeah, it's not a big deal at all.
What about your family, T?
Oh, my family's fine. They love Richard.
Oh, dope.
Oh, yeah.
They
love Richard.
That's sweet then, is it not?
Yeah.
There's nothing to say.
No, there's nothing to say. We don't have to explain ourselves and none of that carry on.
Like, because when I first introduced him to the family, like my mum, my sister, because my family's quite small, especially obviously in the UK. Obviously, I've got family in Jamaica, but it's small here.
Yeah.
So I was nervous, but click straight away. My mum was laughing. He was making jokes. It was cool.
You know the tricks, innit? Once you get in with the mother first, it's a done deal, innit?
Irish people got a lot of charm anyway. Naturally, it's in their blood. I think when you see an Irishman, they always got a joke up their sleeve. Like they do. And you know what? I've always got on with Irish people.
Yeah.
Just like that. I've never ever had a problem, even when it comes to travellers. Like I always get all travellers.
Yeah.
I hear so much people bashing travellers, but let's be as not with me.
Yeah, it's, as he was saying, people are people. It's,
People are
you know,
people.
your own energy. And
It's your own energy, man.
And I think as well, obviously, so for those who have, who've got an open mind, for those who have like research history and stuff, they're going to understand that we've got a lot of connections, Irish people and black people, and it goes way back. It goes back before the Windrush, before this, you know what I mean? It goes way back.
Yeah.
So, black people in Ireland before white people in Ireland, These are true things that...
What was their names? The black people in Ireland.
Oh God! So there's a couple of different ones. So we know the Moors were in Ireland. We know the Egyptians, the people from Kemet were in Ireland, right? Yeah. Because we have like even
pyramids.
We have Newgrange, which is older than the pyramids, right?
Oh,
yeah. So and Newgrange is set up for the sun to shine in a hole on a specific day, the summer solstice and all this, right?
There's something about Ireland that's a bit magical. That
it is magical.
There is definitely
mythical and magical, 100%.
Yeah.
Emerald Island.
Did you get that spirit when you went there? Did you feel it?
Well, funny, I did feel it. It's only because Ireland just feels a lot different being in London or the UK. It just, I don't know, it just feels natural.
And would you move there?
Yeah, definitely.
For life?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
but as long as I can go and get some sun somewhere.
It's not going to be nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Ireland's cold, yeah?
It's like here.
It is what it is, but obviously the sun doesn't come out as much as what we'd like it to.
But it's better sun over there. It's not overbearingly like where it gets here. It's nasty kind of heat here. It's nice sun over there, yeah.
How often did you go back, Irish?
So before obviously all this corona business carry on, I was going back maybe like four times a year.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But
it's just a boat ride, quick plane ride, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like an hour on the plane.
So you're not that far away. It takes an hour to get from one side of London to the other.
It's not a quick boat ride though.
No, the boat thing is like 12 hours.
I don't even know why I said that.
Yeah. It's not quick.
The worst part is the bus to the boat. That's the worst part, yeah.
Hey, that's crazy. What I'm going to say to you, in Ireland, it's a highly religious country, isn't it?
It's
Catholic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, are you highly religious?
No, not at all. So obviously I was raised as a Catholic, but I
So was I, by the
way.
Roman Catholic.
Yeah, Roman Catholic, same here. But as I got older, obviously, with most people, they turn from the church because there's a lot of Am I allowed? I can't curse on the radio, can I? No, okay, no. There's a lot of BS in it.
Oh, yeah. Was that it?
There's a lot of BS. I was going to say more. Testing the waters, isn't it?
I thought that was normal vocabulary.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of fucking bullshit right? In the church and they carry on, you know what I mean, and what they represent, you know. Yeah. And even we know that they're the head of white supremacy and all that as well. So I've got nothing got to do with the Roman Catholic Church. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only I'm Catholic by culture.
Yeah. Oh, that's
but I'm spiritual by choice. Yeah.
Oh, I heard. Your family is all Roman Catholic still this day, yeah?
Yeah, but not all of them go. My mum would go to mass. One of my brothers or something might go to mass and that. But other than that, you know, none of the children would do any of that. Like that generation's done now.
What about you, T?
I'm not religious.
Did
no.
you grow up in a religious household?
Jehovah's Witness.
Oh.
Yes.
So you're knocking on people's doors, huh?
No.
You're knocking on everyone's doors, huh?
Always ask that question. No.
Who is it? Jehovah's Witness. Noah's home.
No.
Oh,
I asked her, did she wash windows when she was younger? Because in Ireland, the Jehovah's Witnesses used to wash the windows in Ireland.
Oh, did they?
There's always such a stereotype.
Why is that? Is it to show like?
No, it was just like a trade that the local Jehovah's Witnesses had. They were like window washers.
I don't get it.
So they come clean your window and preach the Bible at the same time.
I think every country got their own little thing going on.
Because when he asked me that, I was like, washing windows? No. No.
You know what? I already said that because I used to do gardening.
Okay, yeah.
And I used to work with a Hungarian manager, and he said, in my country, this is a gypsy job.
Yeah.
I thought, oh. Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Basically,
what are you saying to me? Innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I take it with Jehovah's Witness.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Well, you didn't knock any doors.
Okay. No. My nan is a Jehovah's Witness, and we stayed a lot of the time at my nan's, and obviously she would just read us the Bible and things like that.
Where did you grow up? Sorry.
Originally Battersea, then Wimbledon.
Oh.
Yes.
And you lot currently resided?
Well, I'm in
You're
Camberwell.
still in South? Yeah,
I'm
Camberwell.
still in South.
Okay.
But for 6 years. 6 years is in Bromley. My mum's still in Bromley.
Bromley, but Kent.
Yes, Kent.
Well,
but
I met her, she was in Bromley.
technically, Bromley is still London, Greater London. It's not classed as Kent anymore.
Is it? So it's on the outskirts?
No, but it's a London borough, Bromley.
Yeah. I remember when they tried to do that with Essex.
Look, it's still London.
Grab onto beaches. Yeah.
I remember they even tried to do that with Gatwick Airport at one point. Saying,
because it's Uxbridge.
London's busiest airport, Gatwick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they class it as
but
London. Yes,
Gatwick's not even in
Gatwick.
London.
No, it's not.
It's Sussex.
Yeah.
Heathrow's in London, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Because you take the tube there.
Yeah. So
Stansted's not even in London, is it?
no, it's not.
No, but it's London.
Luton, isn't it?
It's London. But Luton's Luton
Well, is
Airport.
Luton class as London as well?
No.
We might as well make the whole country London. That's it, innit?
Well, you know the funniest thing we're talking about that I class London as a different country in its own anyway. So when people say to me, "Oh, do you live in England?" I'm like, "No, I live in London, man."
Well, you know what it is though.
It is. Yeah.
You got London where we all live.
England.
It's the city of London.
Yeah.
That's its own state.
Yeah, it's in state.
Its own state.
But in terms of London, is completely different to the rest of the England because
I agree.
you can't
agree.
go from London over into England and expect the same thing. It's completely different.
What about Manchester now though? You Manchester? That's kind of similar to Londonish.
I've only been to Manchester once, but
When I went to Manchester, I saw mini Piccadilly. I was like,
yeah.
so it's like London exactly
Okay,
then.
okay.
Like the same vibe as, it's just different accents.
it's city based,
Yeah,
isn't
city,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think, like, obviously, the way I live my life and the way we are, obviously, wouldn't be accepted as much outside of London than it is in London.
I heard that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that.
Because obviously, as I said, the smaller the town, the smaller the mind. Unfortunately, that's how it goes in a lot of places.
You know what? You're right. 150%.
Yeah.
You know the country very well anyway.
Yeah,
You probably travelled up and down and seen it
I've been
yourself.
up and down a couple of times. Yeah. When I came over here first, I used to do some work. Like you just get numbers to phone up and you just get in the bus outside Earl's Court and they drop you at all different building sites.
Oh.
And I remember going to one, like, this is at 1998 with one African brother, and we got dropped out in the middle of nowhere and we was on the building site, and the guy was getting rude. He was getting rude to me, so...
With African brother?
No, this the boss man. So it was only the two of us. The guy started getting rude to me, started cursing to me, so obviously I had an altercation with him and we left and the African brother came with me because he said I ain't staying there either.
Yeah.
And when we went to the train station, everyone was staring at him. And he was like, man, I need to get out of here. Everyone was looking at him. They never saw a black person.
Where was that?
I don't know where I was, man. I couldn't even tell
remember,
you.
but
Outside
not in London.
Far outside London. I think Leatherhead or somewhere, something like that.
Leatherhead.
Yeah, I think that's the name of the place.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, okay. So this is when I started seeing it from other people's perspective as well. I was like, shit.
You do have to travel, to be fair. I think like London's a small pond.
Yeah,
it's a bubble as well.
It is. It's a bubble, definitely a bubble.
You get stuck in the bubble.
Yeah, you
get
do.
stuck in the bubble if you don't, travel outside, and then you get naive to everything else.
You do.
You know.
I think for growth of the mind, migration is definitely needed.
100%. Yeah, but it's perspective, isn't it?
100%.
Yeah.
And I feel like with Londoners, you lot live in London, you know the mentality. No one wants to leave the ends.
Yes.
It's like, oh, come on, really? Like, this is just a little square bit of it. Like,
yeah, but the ends are so big that you can get everything in your ends. That you don't need to travel out.
But you do for experience.
Of course, but no one sees it that way. Because I used to make a joke when we went to East London to visit a friend. And I'm like, oh my God, we're in East. You know, it was like, but it's a joke thing. But that's sometimes.
What was that about East London?
Because I'm from South London, you know. So everyone has.
I actually feel the same way about South London, to be honest with you.
But you see,
it's foreign.
Yeah, it's foreign.
Yeah,
but you can see the differences. That's the thing. You
in the
can
mentality
also,
of the people.
Yeah, not only that, the streets, the way people are walking and interacting. You see the differences. Even though everyone's still people, but you see the differences, which is why some people might not want to travel out.
I get that. I do get that. But for me, it was when I travelled out, I realised,
there's other places.
Yeah, I'm really in a bubble. Because, you know what I'm saying? Everyone thinks they're big fish in a small pond.
Yeah.
When you go into the ocean, you
real.
realise you're a little fish, bro. And you have to grow again. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Yeah?
I think it's conditioning, man.
It is as well.
It's conditioning. Because I remember when I came here first and that, so I'd know people from West or Northwest, and they were like, where do you live? And I'd be like, oh, Peckham. And they're like, oh, I ain't going down there. Are you mad? And I was like, why?
Yeah.
But obviously, to me, I don't know no different.
Yeah.
The scare factor's the stories, man. Everyone's the stories, man.
You know? And I'm like, oh, come down, man. It's all right. It's grand, you know? But obviously, people just go on what they hear and not actually, they don't experience it themselves. So if you're not going to experience something inside your own bubble, so to speak, like inside London, then the chances are you're not going to want to experience that anywhere outside it.
I do get that. That's the mentality of it. Yeah, I do get that. For real.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But let's get back to more blacks, more dogs,
more Irish.
And more Irish, man. So how's the brand doing, man? How's the brand doing?
Oh, it's doing good. We just launched, actually, this jacket.
Oh, I saw that still. I saw that. I saw the price of it as well.
It's good.
Nice, good price.
Yeah.
Very good price. Hey, people, I recommend you go check that jacket out. It's a very good price, you know. Trust me, when you check it out, you'll be like, I'm copying it because it's a good price. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Am I right, guys?
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
100%.
Yeah.
It's cheaper than a lot of things of that quality. To be fair, I was kind of shocked. I was like, I had to put my prices down then.
We need to put ours up.
I had to call that ASAP then before that happens. So how's it doing? And how do you lot do your clothing? Do you have your own press, or do you have external sources that supply you the stuff?
Yeah, we got
Talk to me the process.
An external source.
Yeah, so we design and then we get a manufacturer to
print them for you.
Yeah, print them from us, design it. This was designed for us and made especially for us as well.
That looks sick.
But it's going well, so we want to bring out more sort of like unity clothing, so to do with community unifying. So everything that we want to do is on an anti-racism level. So obviously we want to still keep our more blacks, more dogs, more Irish, because that's where it started.
Yes.
But we also want to incorporate more things so it allows everyone, because obviously there's a few people that are nervous to wear this t-shirt. I've had a few emails where people have bought the t-shirt and the hoodie and they're like, oh, I want to get a refund, I'm not sure I should wear it.
Why
They'll be like,
then?
well,
maybe there's everyone else doing it.
I think some people buy it because they want to support, and in terms of support what the movement is, and then realize, well, they're not black, they're not Irish, and they're not dogs, and they're like, oh, because I've just explained that it's not inclusive just more for blacks, Irish, and dogs. It's about celebrating or remembering and talking about unity. It's about stories. It's about letting people know that this is part of history and not to forget it, and it's a talking point to tell your story, because the amount of people who have bought the t-shirts may not even be Irish, but they'd be like, oh, I remember, my friend went through this, or something happened to me. So it's all about communication and talking points, so anyone can wear it.
And they want a refund though.
They do, but I do go through it with them, and then they're like, "Okay, I understand." There's like,
To be fair, I'm shocked. Do you want a refund for that?
Yeah.
You can just put that on the side and keep it there and be humble. It's not that
No.
deep. Do you know what I'm saying?
it's not. But sometimes I can understand, especially where the emails are not like, "Can I get a refund?"
Okay.
They explain the reason why, which is, I don't feel comfortable wearing it now that I've bought it, and I'm a bit scared what reactions I may get.
I think that's what it is. I think it's like I want people to look at me.
I know.
That's why it's bold.
Yeah.
Before I had a small one back in the day, maybe like 10 years ago. It was small, like more, with blacks, dogs, and Irish on the end of the E. Just like here, right?
Yeah.
And then I was wearing it in a pub one night, right? Listen to this. And a man said, "What does that T-shirt say?" And I said, "It said more blacks, more dogs, more Irish." And he said, "You be the first one I glass in the face." And I was like, "What?" So I said to him, "You mean you glass a dog in the face? What sort of man are you?" So obviously, that's how I stuck on him. And I said, "Do you drink here?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "No, so obviously I got marched out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, so that was just one altercation. But some people don't want to be looked at. They wear the T-shirt and people are reading it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people maybe feel like, oh, look at the looks.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
getting.
looking at
Yeah.
They're looking because they want to read it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's there for.
That's what it's there for. And if you have a problem, so here's how I say it.
If you have a problem with the T-shirt,
If you had a problem with this T-shirt now, that means you prefer the signs that were up before. That means you liked it when it was no blacks, no dogs, no Irish, and that's why you're looking at me funny now.
To be fair, it's I love it. I love it because it's definitely a draw out. It's definitely a draw out.
Yeah,
You get to know them who they are just from you wearing that T-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
You can
see
tell a
their
lot by people's
reaction.
reaction.
Yes.
And so you know what side of the fence you're on with someone straight away, like.
Exactly.
Of
Oh,
course.
you're one of them ones. Oh, okay, sounds. Yeah.
But then on the flip side, I see it as the people who may feel a certain way, they might want to wear it but don't want to draw the attention, which is why we want to incorporate things where it's easy for everyone to wear something to show solidarity to racism or discrimination or anything
I
like
saw that on your site actually. You got a couple other T-shirt designs, right?
Yeah.
I saw one blood.
One love,
And
one blood,
One
race.
Yes, I like that one. I saw the racism one. Say the racism one. and you had
Say
it-
no to racism.
Yeah, but you had it in abbreviations.
Yeah, so it means racism means repulsive assholes can't imagine social tranquility succeeding.
He came up with that one.
You don't hear it, but you got a Paris jingle still.
Yeah.
And you got another one. What? So tell me about all the new ones you got going. Apart from more blacks, more dogs.
So
and more
obviously,
Irish.
Unify the Diverse is our logo.
Slogan.
Yeah, it's our slogan, right?
Yes, it's
So
super.
obviously, we want to incorporate that into more stuff to make other people obviously, feel part of the movement as well. They don't have to wear the big bold T-shirts and that,
I hear that.
So we do something subtle, because obviously my fantastic wife to be over here, she sees things from the angle I don't see them from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she's like, people don't want to always wear something bold. And you don't want to alienate them, like, even though they might want to support the brand.
I hear that.
So obviously that was a fantastic move.
That's
so
good then. That's what females are good for though. The details. They understand that more
finer
than us.
points,
Me and you
exactly.
can still wear it and not care.
Yeah.
Really, I don't care. You don't like it, get out of here, man.
Yeah.
But that's why the females the balance in it. Like we can't
100%.
exclude everyone.
Yeah.
Because you lose money in it. Let's keep it true,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Yes, that's but and I'm not trying to alienate people either. I don't want people to feel, like, oh, why can't we? Because people send us messages like, can you do a T-shirt that says more cats, more English, more wizards or something? I'm like, what?
I remember that one.
I was like, what?
You know what? I thought about it actually. That'd be a good brand.
Nah.
No. It would because the people are waking up to what it is right now.
Yes, but it also takes away the point of why
Oh,
it's
yeah.
this.
They never said no English, no cats, no wizards on the door.
Salute.
You know what I mean? Like, so we're the ones that have to suffer this, so we're the ones that benefit
Sir,
from it.
I was thinking from a branding
Yeah.
point of view, but when you explained your story again,
Yeah, because look, I'll be honest with you.
You're right.
We never really entered this with the idea of becoming millionaires or whatever.
Making
you know what I
money
mean?
and-
Making money.
yeah.
Like, we did it really because
You're gonna be, though.
we believe in it. Well, hope to be one day, inshallah.
But trust me, the big brand.
Yeah.
The big brand.
It's just we just got keep marking and keep pushing and what have you. So and then a lot of the thing as well is before when we done this we were both working full-time jobs. You know what I mean? So now at this point we're thinking we need to focus on ourselves because I'm making someone else's dream come true every time I get up in the morning and go to work,
So
and I'm not focusing on my own stuff
Okay.
or our own stuff. You
Yeah,
know?
man, you need to.
So so that's the
24/7 instead of 9 to 5 now.
Someone go to work while other one grafts the business for a minute.
Yeah, well, that's the woman there.
Yeah, man.
I mean, she runs everything behind the scenes, everything.
I can see it still.
Yeah, of course.
see
I'm a scatterbrain. I'm not going to lie. You know what I mean? I can barely tie my shoes in the morning if I'm not thinking straight.
That's why it's Velcro. That's why it's got Velcro.
No, I got Velcro. She's lying.
I had to look. I had to see the strap. Yes, you got straps for the products.
You got jokes in it.
No, but to be fair, you're right though.
Yeah.
Like that is the balance. She's gonna push through the business much more than us men will do. To be fair, just for the details alone. And I'm with you, bro.
Yeah, and you know what?
I'm with you on that completely.
She's highly intelligent as well. You know what I mean? So it's not
Salute
just the
to
fact that she's she's the balance. That's her forte.
Oh.
That's what she does. She's been doing that since.
I see it. I've done my research
as long as I know it. Fully involved.
I've done it.
Okay.
Trust me. I've seen everything.
Scared?
Nah, don't be scared, man. Don't be scared. You know what? Everyone says that. I'm 100 eyes. Like, I'm nosy. I'm not nosy, but
for the right reasons.
I have to because I'm not stupid, innit? I have to find. I'll do a background check and everything,
of course,
innit? The CMOS boss, right?
CMOS
That's
boss,
you.
yeah.
And you're nurture with vegan.
Nourish of Nature.
Nourish of Nature. Sorry, but it's vegan products, right?
Yes, but technically the CMOS boss is both of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
But he's just the Irish face of the CMOS boss.
Okay. My bad. Sorry, I automatically just split it and just gave you that one. 'Cause I saw your face on it, and I didn't see your face. Your face on that one, the CMOS boss.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Oh, it's both of us.
Yeah,
but you know, no, it's because Nourish of Nature is because I do skincare from scratch. That's why.
Yes.
And Richard can't be involved in.
No, we're gonna get into that. I want to get into the finish of the brand though, because your stuff needs its own little section.
Segment, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it's deep. It's deep.
Okay.
All I'm gonna say is the cup of coffee body scrub. I like that. I like that. But you see, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. So, in terms of more blacks, more dogs, and more Irish, where do you lot see that in 10 years' time?
Ooh, 10 years time is 10 years time the same as each other's 10 years time?
Oh.
I don't know. I'll go with your 10 years time.
Wait. What was that about?
Well, she plans on breaking up with me in 5 years time.
No, because I see it as...
So there's going to be more blacks, more Irish. That's what's, more dogs and more Irish. That's what's going to be. Yeah. She's taking the slogan with her.
No, I want it to be not only a business and a brand, but a community brand, because a lot of people started sending in their emails of their stories. So I wanted to turn the website into where a blog post not only showcasing other people's stories. It doesn't have to be about more blacks, more dogs, more Irish. It just could be issues that they face when it came with racism, discrimination, immigration. But I also want to turn the brand into more anti-racism statements, allowing people to be able to wear this on a daily basis without it being an issue.
It shouldn't be an issue. It shouldn't be an issue.
And this is what we're doing. This is why we're doing it, to make it not an issue. Yeah, the more you see it, the more casual it's just gonna become.
You normalize it.
Normalize it. That's the thing, bro. Yeah.
I don't even know why it's not normalized, but we do know why. But end of the day,
to some of us it is. It's normal to me and you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to other people,
then
it's
you still know in your mind that it's not normal
to other people. Yeah.
So.
Like I said, we live in bubbles, innit? Because we all live in London, but someone else will be thinking a complete different way and they can live right next door to you. So it is all about bubbles.
Yeah.
But it's about connecting with the right people. And that's what you lot have done over the years. From what I've seen, you connect with the right-minded people. I see you're part of People's Army, aren't you?
Yeah.
I see most of your people. I see all of your people wearing your clothing. So they support you highly as well.
They do, man. Yeah.
Like, salute to them as well.
100%. Salute People's Army all day, every day.
Hey!
Yeah, come on now.
Salute People's Army, you know.
Salute the General Logic as well, 100%.
Yeah, we got logic, you know.
Yeah.
So T, do your family wear that t-shirt a lot?
My sister and my niece wear the t-shirt. My mum's not a t-shirt person, so she wouldn't be wearing it, but she has supported. My granddad is a big supporter as well. My granddad, as soon as this t-shirt came out and everything, his stories came out as well.
Your granddad will be from the Windrush generation, right? So he relates to that more than anybody.
Yes.
Oh, salute Grandpop. Oh, that's nice, man.
Yeah.
So he wakes up in the morning, just puts it on and walks around,
Yeah, he's very, very proud, and he's proud because it allows acknowledgement, because I didn't know half the stories until this
Yeah.
T-shirt. So
You're right.
I didn't know what he had been through until he was telling me, and I was just like, now I know why he didn't talk about it, because some of it can be shocking. You know, you're just like, whoa, okay. So so my family's a big support, definitely.
It's crazy because everything like the Windrush generation has done, it's led us to where we are today. Like, have you heard of a guy called Xavier Ashcroft?
I'm not sure.
Well, he was a guy that used to work at Marleybone Station.
Okay.
And I like the way you folded your arms. You got serious there.
yeah, become interesting. Yeah.
He worked at Marleybone Station, and what they used to do with him, when like the Queen or important people used to come, like passing through Marleybone Station, they used to get rid of all the blacks for the day.
Yeah.
So they didn't get paid neither. So he fighted for the rights for a lot of black people to be working in train stations as train drivers, bus drivers, and everything then as well.
Really?
Yeah, because it was uncommon to see black people working at train stations and little things like that. So
right, I didn't know that, man.
Yeah, man. He killed them with the pen.
Yeah.
That's his special slogan. He just
mightier than the sword.
Right, wrote many letters to them till they just couldn't take it no more. And that's the way we win, you know. Sometimes you got to be more intelligent.
100%.
We get a bit aggressive and a bit angry straight away, but that's the fool's way, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
nowadays, you got to be smarter, you got to be sharper, right?
You got to play them at their own game.
You got to play them at their own game. I like that. I like that.
100%.
Irish. I like that. Where's the powers?
Yeah, because, I mean, I had an uncle who came over here during the Windrush times as well, and he said that he worked in the buses, and all it was just people from the Caribbean, mostly Jamaicans and Irish people that was in them jobs, you know.
That was like to fit them in somewhere now.
Yeah.
It's,
And,
the Windrush story is it's really bad. You know what? I think next month I'll be doing I do something called Knowledge Bullet. I do it once every month where I edutain the people with stories.
Right, good, yeah.
So I've done a Black Wall Street one. And right now I'm getting all my knowledge about Windrush before I do it. Because I was going to do it, but I said no.
Have all
I need to have everything because this is actually very deep.
Yeah, because it's extensive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very deep. There's lots of little parts that make the bigger picture. So the Windrush generation is where that slogan, no blacks, no dogs, no Irish, would have started.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh man,
this is why we do it. Like, if you actually probably go to Black Culture Archives in Brixton, they probably have a lot of stuff in there as well about if you went to the Black Culture Archives in Brixton.
In Brixton,
what's that?
So in Brixton, Windrush Square. It's called Windrush Square in Brixton.
Where they do reparations, right?
Yeah, where the march is.
Where the
I was
march
there
is.
last year.
Yeah, so literally on that square is the Black Culture Archives, and
that's why it's there.
and they have to be yearly funded and donations in order to keep open, and they've got basically
a lot of history,
books
about it.
Original books, like, you know, from Africa and things like that. They've literally got Black history, so anything that you want
Next
to
to
know.
Ritzy.
Near
Ritzy,
Ritzy, yeah.
it, yeah. Well, there's the Ritzy, the library, and then the archive centre on the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, on the corner, the closed road, right? It's
Yes.
like the T junction, yeah.
Yes, that's exactly where it is.
You know what? My eyes have hit that building, but I felt I was just passing through. I didn't have time to.
Oh,
I
you
gravitate towards it naturally, so I know it.
You should definitely go there.
Like
So
a little
much information.
Yeah, it's calling me. It's calling me. It's open every day, yeah.
Not every day. I think there's opening times, but I think you can check online to see. But yeah,
I think Brixton's my second home.
Oh
yeah, man. Every time I go there, I just feel the energy. I'm like, yeah, baby,
yeah,
this is where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, Brixton is.
Unfortunately, Brixton's changing more and more as the years go by. Well, the whole of London is obviously from gentrification and everything, you know.
Yeah.
So
what do you mean it's changing? How much? What's changed about it then?
I think it's that, well, obviously, when you get rid of the normal people, we're just talking from a business perspective, yeah. You're pushing out people who can't afford the rent. So all the archers in Brixton, they're all gone. All the people that was there, the fishmongers, everyone's gone from there.
Yeah,
you know.
Oh, so it's losing its culture.
It's losing its culture. Yeah, it's losing its soul, isn't it?
And
you know?
and not only that, because when they've built new buildings, new builds and things like that. The same thing in Camberwell. Yeah. It's not going to be the same people in those buildings.
Exactly.
You know, it's totally different, and it's people who it's unaffordable. They say it's affordable housing, but it's not really affordable. It's not.
So what is happening to people that are getting pushed out? Where are they getting pushed to?
Outside of London. They've got no choice but to go outside of London.
What were we talking about outside of London about? Oh! Okay.
So they're forced to travel out.
My outlook on all that as well is, right, so if you can imagine London, right, before obviously immigration, what have you, right, and then they start seeing people move into London. people who weren't white.
Exotic people, as they said back then.
They'd be like, oh, why are these people doing moving to our area? And then obviously racism starts happening and all the rest, yeah? So now in other parts outside London, where it's predominantly maybe just say white areas, right? People in London who can't afford get pushed out and they get pushed into these areas. And then these people go into areas where they're basically not the same as everyone else. And then it just starts the whole process over again.
I know.
You know what I mean? And then it just starts all that racism again. Oh, we don't want to move out here and we don't want this and that.
Last question.
Yeah.
Irish. Why do you think racism exists? What's the issue? What is the real issue?
Why does it exist?
Yeah, from your perception.
As it's fear.
It's okay.
Fear. 100% fear. You know?
For what?
Fear of maybe backlash, isn't it? Yeah.
You know what? I've heard that so much time, but let me tell you something. As a black man, I have no revenge in my heart for it.
That's what I'm saying, because
I don't.
Two ain't the same.
I don't see it as
it would happen a long time ago if that was the case.
I don't see it as just revenge or anything like that. I see it as someone has to have power, and it's not going to be us. You're always going to have people that are going to be above you, and they don't want someone who is not of them to be above them.
It's capitalism, isn't it? We live in a capitalist state as well.
So so it's
that mentality.
Yeah, it's the same that way. And at the end of the day, when stereotypes get involved, you would think like black people can't work or they're lazy and things like that. So that's where where it comes in other parts of England or places where
400
racism.
years of free labour, I can't say that's lazy at all.
No, of course not. Of course not.
But yeah, I get
but
you.
when we're talking about people, everyday people, that's what they're hearing. But then the people up there, the wealthy, the rich, the people in power, they're the ones who want to remain there.
And you know what they say? They say black people are only deemed lazy when they stop working for free.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I ain't lazy. Facts. I know a lot of people that ain't lazy.
So the way.
Especially in this era where we're aware of stuff now. So we know we have to work hard and boss up completely. Do you know what I'm saying? Before it was just work hard, you'll make it. Now it's no, you need to work hard because we need to change the game. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just like
aspects.
what you lot are doing. I salute it. Still, I salute. I can't wait to wear my. Oh man!
No way, it's coming.
It's coming. May I get that colour, please? The Irish colours as well, yeah?
Of course, 100%.
Yeah? I salute, man. Do you have the Jamaican one as well?
Yeah, we do.
What, like yellow, green, and green?
Yeah.
Irish, man.
We got the red, yellow, green,
Red, yellow, green?
No, it's green, yellow, red.
Why is it green, yellow, red? What's the green, yellow, red?
Huh? You said red, yellow, and green, right?
Jamaica.
Yeah.
And it green, yellow.
Oh,
green.
sorry. The Rasta colours.
Yes.
Yes.
You got one, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's why it's red.
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Richie and Yo, man.
Yes.
Yo, real dope people, man. I'm actually loving this interview. I just told them we done 40 minutes of the interview. They're like, already? Yeah, man. We're loving this vibe. We're loving the vibe, man. It's a good vibe, man. The dope souls. But we already know you run more blacks, more dogs, and more Irish. But I also know you are people of many talents. You don't just run one company. You run 3.
It's the magic number, man.
Yeah? 3 times 3. You know what? You saying that 27 is my favourite number. 3 times 3 is 27.
There we go.
Well, 3 is the magic number anyway.
Yeah.
But yes, I really, really, really respect the brands you're doing on the side. CMOS Boss.
Yeah, man.
And Nourish with Nature.
Yes.
I'm bad at names. And I saw you was waiting for me to step up. But please, can you run through what the CMOS Boss is, please?
Okay, so basically the CMOS Boss is we're providers of sea moss and sea vegetables from Ireland. Yeah, so we just we have an interest ourselves personally in health, and well-being. So obviously, rather than doing it ourselves, just by ourselves, we thought, why can't we just share it with everyone else as well? You know, so
sea moss is a natural substance that grows in the sea.
Sea moss is a natural plant, sea algae. Yeah,
Yes.
It has quite a lot of properties, that helps humans, right? So it helps get rid of mucus from your body.
Oh yes, the cause of cancer, right?
Mucus, one of them.
Body.
Sebi said so.
Yeah.
But remember that we deal with only Irish moss.
We only deal with the Irish moss. So anything that we sell is from Ireland, not from anywhere else in the world.
Why?
Because the northwest of Ireland, the waters are clean and pure. There's no chemicals pumping any bullshit into the ocean. You know. So and it's organic. It's wild crafted. It's certified. You know what I mean?
So you're not from the Republic of Ireland, are you? You're from.
I am. Yeah, I'm from the Republic. Yeah.
You are?
I'm from Ireland. You know, Ireland's Ireland. The Republic is, you know.
But how do people in Ireland see the Republic? Do they see as?
The only people that see the Republic are people who are probably not Republican.
Okay.
You know, we're just Irish.
Ah, cool.
Even like obviously, the north of Ireland is still Ireland.
Yeah,
you know?
I get that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get that.
But people want to call it Northern Ireland, like it's a totally different thing. For us, it's just the north of Ireland. You know.
Okay.
But where ours grown, it's in the Republic, but it's still in the north of Ireland, so it's not part of the UK. You know what I mean? But it's still the north of Ireland. So the northwest coast of Ireland is where we get all our stuff from, anyway.
Okay, that's
and
dope.
you know, the people that are out there, man, they're fantastic people. You know, the products that they give us are fantastic.
So sorry. From what I know of sea moss, you have to boil it, right?
Bring it to a
Bring it
boil.
to the boil. Yeah.
You gotta bring it to. Why is that? Why you gotta bring it to a boil? Why?
Obviously you have your take on it, but with Irish moss particularly,
Yes.
you have to bring it to a boil to break down the moss so your body can absorb the minerals and the nutrients better, because it can't be taken totally raw, because it needs the heat to break it down. Okay. And obviously it might be different to Caribbean moss, because Irish moss and sea moss, they use the names interchangeably, but sea moss is Caribbean moss, which is a different species, but Irish moss needs
Everyone
to be.
relates it to that straight away.
Yeah, but it has to be.
Naturally.
Yeah, of course, because it's still about the mineral content. But unfortunately, this is why we deal with Irish moss, is because Caribbean moss, unfortunately,
A lot of it is all grown on ropes.
Yeah, a lot of it is farmed on ropes, which doesn't get the mineral content at all. Okay. And because the demand is so high, they can't wildcraft it anymore. Not as much as they used to.
And why is that?
Because of the demand. The demand for people wanting moss all the time is so high that...
The wokenism, innit? Everyone knows about it now. So
that's
everyone-
exactly it.
Yeah,
That's
since
exactly
that,
it.
obviously, since Dr. Sebi passed and that, everyone's, you know, it always takes something to happen, innit, for someone to start getting onto stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So as people start talking about moss again, but obviously we've known about moss for hundreds of years. Like I said, so the moss kept us alive, you know, during the Irish genocide, what they call the potato famine. So, you know, and there's another one as well. So it depends on what your belief system is, but you know, some people, they reckon if you believe in the theory of evolution and we came from the sea, that's why there's so many things in moss that agrees with our genetic makeup.
Oh, so do you believe you come from the sea then?
Do I believe we come from the sea?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I don't know. You know, if I believed it, I would fully know it, but I don't fully know it.
I salute that.
You know what I mean?
Still. We'll try to answer still.
Yeah, listen, everything's a possibility, man, until someone proves it, you know?
Yeah. Have you had a bladder whack?
Yeah, we have bladder rack, yeah.
Everyone always calls it bladder whack.
Is it wrong?
It's bladder
Bladder
rack.
rack.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
But everyone calls it bladder whack.
Rack.
Yeah.
As in-
WRACK.
Yeah,
like RACK, yeah.
bladder rack. That's what we sell that as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it good for digestion?
I wouldn't say the bladder rack is particularly used for digestion, right? Bladder rack would be used for treat people if they got overreactive thyroid. So it regulates thyroid.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And if you're
Full of iron and iodine in it
if
as
you're
well.
low in iodine, you can take that as well. A teaspoon for a tea, literally help with iodine levels. Iron.
We do spirulina as well, so the men that are going to the gym and that's how to carry on.
Yeah.
Spirulina is 70% protein as well, just to put that out there, you know
So
what I mean?
one teaspoon needed.
Yeah.
That's all that's needed.
Very powerful. Our stuff is proper powerful because it's raw.
Spirulina 70% of protein.
Yeah, spirulina 70% protein, yeah.
Good luck to my toilet.
That was like,
Salute to the toilet, man.
because you know, like on the market, when people normally get spirulina, it's in powder form and it's very dark. It dyes your skin and that, right?
Yeah.
Because it's full of bulking agents, it's full of dyes. Whereas ours is just raw. It looks literally like grass because that's what it is. Spirulina, it's a sea grass. You know.
Oh, I see. And sorry, how often do you take it?
Me personally, I take it maybe like. I say every day, but I skip a day here and there, you know.
Okay.
Depends if I forget, but I try to take it every day. And I just back it, take a spoonful of a glass of water in the morning.
See, how often do you take it?
Not every day, not every other day, maybe every 2 days.
Okay.
Because for me, I normally use it topically because it's good for having sea moss is very good for the skin topically. So I incorporate that in my skincare regime as well.
Speaking of skincare, nurture nature, huh?
Nourish with nature.
Nourish with nature.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Nourish
with nature.
Nourish with nature.
I know.
Yes.
Disclaimers. Sorry, I saw on your site, I wish I met you before, man. Gotta shave my beard, man.
Oh, you can still do a little bit.
I had a size of a 2p coin here, just not growing, and I realised I had ingrown hair there.
Okay.
So I had to take it out and shave it off and let it go again.
Okay.
You got beard oils?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Well, obviously.
It's care for a man, isn't he?
I need some of that.
Yes.
I want to need some of your beard oil. It's gonna help me get back to restoration again.
Yes, and
I feel
also
naked.
Yeah.
I feel naked.
Weird, isn't it?
But the ingrowing hair is always because you have to exfoliate. You have to, especially when you're shaving every day or every other day, you have to exfoliate before you shave.
What's exfoliate?
Like scrubbing the skin.
Yeah, not just scrubbing,
I
but
scrub my skin when I shower.
No, but that's not scrubbing. Exfoliation, you need something like a silicone brush, or you can use sugar, or coffee, to exfoliate the skin, to shed those skin cells. So in order for your hair to grow out better, because if you don't exfoliate, then it's just going to grow through in the skin and get trapped inside. So you have to exfoliate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So washing your face is not exfoliation. Exfoliation needs something that will deep. So that could be sugar, that could be coffee, that could be a silicone brush.
Knowledge bullet. This is what I said. That's the knowledge that we need to know, because I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Stops the ingrowing hairs, and then you can exfoliate afterwards as well.
Are you telling me all I had to do was exfoliate?
I didn't have to shave.
Is that what you're telling me? So if I did that, my beard would still be here, right?
If you exfoliated, obviously you'd have to take out the ingrown hair, but you'd have to exfoliate to stop it from continuously happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I didn't know that yesterday, and I know that today. So I'd rather be a fool for a minute than a fool for life.
Exactly.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
I learned something.
Every day is a school day, man.
Every day, life is a school day.
You know
what I'm saying? You're never too old to stop learning. And if you are, do you even know anything then?
There you go.
That's the real truth of it, you know what I'm saying?
Can't know everything.
But anyway, sorry about Nourish with Nature. Let's get back to that, sorry.
Yeah.
Hibiscus mask. Hibiscus is a plant, right?
Yes, it's a flower.
It's a flower.
Yes.
Like sorrel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jamaican sorrel is hibiscus.
It's hibiscus, yeah.
So how would you extract that?
So it's crushed flowers. Okay. So it's not extracted. It's crushed flowers. Okay. So you can literally put the flower topical on your skin. Okay. So that will help with oil. So it's good for regulating sebum production on your face. Yes. It's healing. It draws out impurities from the skin. So it's why you drink hibiscus or sorrel, as they say, or call it a tonic.
You drink it regularly, yeah?
Well, sorrel. Yeah. If I'm making a tea, if I'm making a proper iron tea or roots tea or something, I'll definitely put hibiscus in it.
Yeah. It's definitely good for the skin. I mean, you have to think of things that you can drink, especially when it's natural, can definitely be used topically as well.
Yeah.
You know.
I see.
Exactly where we use the moss internally and externally, you know.
Okay, so like you said earlier, sea moss boss is for the
inside the body.
Internal.
Nourishing nature's for the outside the body.
You lot synchronise perfectly.
I know.
Like perfectly. That's crazy. That's
and Irish and Jamaican's for the spirit, isn't it?
Huh?
Irish and Jamaican's for the spirit.
What's that?
Yes.
Is that you gonna make a new beer, you said? That sounded like a beer, don't it? Yeah.
One day.
Yeah.
One day, man.
Hey.
You know.
Royalties, hey.
See it there?
Powers.
I'll give you a percentage, don't
T, talk to me about the cup of coffee body scrub. Like, I'm intrigued at that. I want to know what's that about. What you getting jars of coffee and just put it in your scrub? What's going on there?
Because what it is this one's an emulsified scrub, so it has a vegetable emulsifier to keep it together. Because normally if you put oil and coffee together, the oil separates if you're keeping it for a while. So it's emulsified.
Oh, dope.
And it has coffee. Obviously, coffee can cause certain micro tears in the skin. So there's only a certain amount of coffee in the scrub, but it's literally good with exfoliation. It's really nice. It's energizing because of the caffeine as well. So it's definitely good to use in the morning. That's for sure.
What you say to me? I think that's okay. Wait, are you telling me?
That would have been.
Do is get so cold.
Listen,
There we go.
literally, you could,
Oh my God.
you could energize and at the same time exfoliation. Things in the cupboard, literally. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And it is good. It's got good, nice, unrefined oils in there, which is definitely helps with the skin.
What's your best product to recommend
The best.
from both of you? CMOS Boss and Nourish Nature.
Ladies
Okay,
first. Go on.
okay. Well, the best product I think is I'm going to mention my most popular product, which is well, there's currently 3, but I'm going to mention 2 combined. So it's a even skin wash. So it's even wash, and it's an even skin facial moisturizer. So it helps uniform the skin. So it's for hyperpigmentation, inflammation of the skin, flare-ups that could be from eczema or dermatitis. So it helps healing. So it regulates sebum, overproduction of sebum, and helps uniform the skin and make it a bit more brighter.
Ah, sick.
Yes.
Okay.
I use that myself every day, actually.
Sorry, before you continue, before you jump on it, how long has Nourish Nature been open?
Since 2018.
2018.
Yeah, I've been making skincare since I was 16, but it's been officially open since 2018.
And CMOS Boss 2019.
2019, yeah.
Wow. You're just giving birth to brands. Like, I said it to you earlier, but I didn't think I said it on camera. I'm going to say it again. You two are definitely so brandable. It's unreal.
I appreciate
I can
it.
see you lot as cartoon characters on TV. I can see little action figures of you lot. Yeah, I can see you.
I wouldn't want to see that. Not for me.
Trust me.
You two standing there with a dog just there in face. That'll be
Yeah,
sick.
I
It'll
know.
be sick. It'll be sick. It'll be sick.
It can happen.
It can happen, man. It will happen if you want it to.
Yeah,
Listen, the powers that be,
The powers that be.
you know.
Please, CMOS Boss, please, sir.
So I would say the most popular, obviously, is the moss itself. So we do the moss raw and we do the moss in the gel. So we make the gels for people. Okay. So I always tell people, if you want to buy the moss raw, it's going to save you money. If you want to buy the moss in a gel, it will save you time. So which do you value more, time or money? So you have an option on both of them. You know.
That is a.
Which one you gonna pick?
Me, I
value time.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Value time. So what's going to save me time?
Get the jars.
Get the jars.
Gel.
Yeah, the gel.
Yeah.
It's already done for you.
Ah, cool.
See what I mean? But we do sea spaghetti, which is quite popular now as well.
And it's tasty.
Sea spaghetti is called the spinach of the sea, so that's full of nutrients as well, man.
Iron, potassium.
You can have that instead of like a pasta or something, you know what I mean? Or whipped pasta as well if you want. It's quite nice, man.
I'm going to do some browsing.
Yeah, browse away, man.
Add to my cart on that.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah?
You have to give me a special discount on that, you get me? Yeah.
What's that? Code name powers?
Yeah. We can arrange that, man.
Yeah, man, business is business. I'm happy to pay the price of your products because I'm a man about business. I understand business. I overstand business. You know what I'm saying? I never like to shortcut people because you know me. I don't care about that. To be fair, I wouldn't want you to do that to me neither.
I hear you, man.
So, yeah, man. I salute your
yeah.
products, man.
No, appreciate it.
More blacks,
More dogs,
more Irish, man.
That's how we do.
This has been a pleasure.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure being here.
I wish it could be longer, but under the powers that be, it can't be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you, Camera. But yeah, you know. Thank you very much, Richie and T,
Yeah, it's
for
been a
coming
pleasure,
down
man.
today
Thank you.
and talking to me about your beautiful brand. I wish you lot the most success ever. Even though you're gonna be successful without me wishing it. I know that. I know it. You
Yeah,
caught
but
my eye, you're
that
gonna
bit
catch
helps.
thousands of eyes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
I
man.
want that jacket still, so we're gonna talk. That's the Eyerish and Jamaican jacket, you know, people. You know what? I'm gonna add a couple pictures to this interview so they can see it visually. Yeah, so
No
I'll take
worries.
some pictures of you upstairs and add it to this interview. Yeah.
Yeah.
But people, make sure you go check out the brand. More blacks, more dogs, more Irish. Say your website, people.
Yeah, www.Eyerishandjamaican, spelled with an EYE, that's EYERISHANDJAMAICAN, Eyerishandjamaican.co.uk. Blah. Yeah.
He had that
myself.
He had that written already in his head, didn't it?
Freestyle, innit?
That was sick still. That was sick. And where can they find you on socials, though?
So at
yeah.
the CMOS Boss 1.
Yep.
At Nourish with Nature UK.
But
And at Eyerish and Jamaican with an EYE or a SH, yeah?
that is so dope, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
you know.
people, big up for T and Richie.
Yo, big up Powers, man.
Eyerish and Jamaican, you're mad.
Big up 100 Eyes, man. Legend.
Salute,
Man.
Powers.